Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter operation with integers. The lessons we're going to cover today are multiply and divide integers, complete multiplication and division equations with integer, evaluate numerical expressions involving integers, add and subtract integers using counters. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So let's just start with the lesson that is multiply and divide integers. Okay, multiply negative 4 times 2. So when we are multiplying integers, if one of the number is negative, the product is negative. So negative 4 times 2 is negative 8, right? Let's just start with the test questions. That is negative 8 times 5. So one of the number is negative, the product is negative. So negative 8 times 5 is negative 40. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is negative 7 divided by negative 7. So you are dividing two negative numbers, right? The answer is always positive. So negative 7 divided by negative 7 is positive 1. The correct option is the correct option is 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, negative 6 divided by 3. So which is the correct option? One of the number is negative. The answer is negative. So 3 times 2 is 6. The correct option is negative 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is negative 2. 9 times negative 7. So which is the correct option? That is 7 times 9 is 63. So one of the number is negative. The product is also negative. So that is negative 63. Got it? Negative 6 times negative 5. Both the numbers are negative, right? So answer must be positive. 6 times negative 5 is positive 30. Option number 1 is the correct option. Negative 42 divided by negative 6. So which is the correct option? That is negative 42 divided by negative 6 is 7. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is complete multiplication and division equations with integer. Okay, type the integer that makes the following multiplication sentence true. Negative 3 times what number is negative 6? So we know that 3 times 2 is 6, right? So one of the number is negative, the product is negative, right? Negative 3 times the other number is positive 2. So negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Type the integer that makes the following multiplication sentence true. Negative 6 times the missing number is negative 18. So which is the correct option? That is negative 6 times 3 is 18, right? The correct option is option number 1, that is 3. Negative 6 times 3 is negative 18, so that is 3. Type the integer that makes the following multiplication sentence true. That is negative 1 times the missing number equals 2. So which is the correct option? The product is positive, right? So that means it is negative 1 times negative 2. Got it? That is negative 2 times negative 1 equals 2, right? The product of two negative numbers is positive. Yes, that is negative 2 times negative 4 is 8, right? Because the answer is positive, so that means the product of two negative numbers is positive. Type the integer that makes the following division sentence true. Negative 8 divided by what number equals negative 1? That is 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is evaluate numerical expressions involving integers. -4 plus -8 minus -6, right? So you have to do -4 plus -8, right? You need to add them. -4 and -8 makes -12, right? Then you have to add -6, so -12, -6 makes -18. So the correct option is -18. Got it? Let's just start with the test question. -7 minus -2 minus, start with the -7 minus -2, right? Subtracting a negative integer is same as adding, so that is -7 plus 2 minus 7, right? Now, -7 and -7 makes -14, and -14 plus 2 makes -12. So the correct option is option number 1, that is -12, right? The correct option is -12. The next one is -2, -7 plus -2 and -6. So adding a negative integer is same as subtracting, right? They all have the negative signs. You need to collect them. Just count them together. 7 and 2, 9 and 6, 15. So the correct option is -15. Got it? The correct option is -15. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is -15. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, 2 minus -14 plus 3. 2 minus -14 plus 3. So subtracting a negative integer is same as adding. That would be 2 plus 14 plus 3. So you need to add them. So which is the correct one? The correct option is 19. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 19. Evaluate 8 plus -9 plus -8. So which is the correct option? So 8 and -8 cancel out each other, right? So you are left with -9. The correct option is -9. Option number 2 is the correct option because 8 and -8 makes 0. So you are just left with -9. -16 plus -13 plus 15. So you have to do -16 and -13. You need to add them, that makes negative 29, and plus 15, you have to subtract them and you need to put the sign of the greater one. So negative 29 plus 15 is negative 14. So the correct option is option number 1, that is negative 14. That is negative 14. So option number 1 is the correct option, that is negative 14. Got it? Okay, the next one is 7 plus 1 minus negative 8 and minus 17, right? So 7 plus 1, just add them. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 minus negative 8 minus 17. So 8 minus negative 8 means you need to add them. Subtracting a negative integer is same as adding. You have to do 8 plus 8, that is 16, and 16 minus 17 is negative 1. So the correct option is, so the correct option is negative 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is negative 5 plus 14 minus negative 7 plus negative 2, right? So let's just see, we have to do negative 5 plus 14. Subtracting a negative integer is same as adding, and adding a negative integer is same as subtracting. So 14 plus 7 is 21, minus 7 minus 5 minus 2 is minus 7. So 21 minus 7 is, that is 14. So 21 minus 7 is 14. The correct option is option number 114 it is. Okay, the next one is negative 4 plus 7 minus negative 17. So that is negative 4 plus 7. Subtracting a negative integer is same as adding. So 17 plus 7 is 24, and 24 minus 4 is 20. So correct option is option number, The correct option is option number 1 is the correct option. 20 it is. Okay, the next one is negative 18 plus 19 minus negative 4. So that is negative 18 plus 19. Subtracting negative 4 means you need to add. So 19 plus 4 is 23 and 23 minus 18 equals. Very good. So 23 minus 18 is 5. The correct option is 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. The next one is 3 plus negative 2 plus negative 5. Negative 2 and negative 5 makes negative 7, right? So makes negative 4 it is. The correct option is negative 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself ready today. So we were working on grade 7 math. The chapter we were working on is operations with integers. The lessons we have covered today are multiply and divide integers, complete multiplication and division equations with integers, evaluate numerical expressions involving integers. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I am here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So you can please write down the questions in the chat box. I am here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So any questions? Any questions? No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.